All right, y'all, we back at it again, and it's April 8th, 2023, and, well, unfortunately, these people got caught doing the nasty in the car. We've all done it. We all prayed we wouldn't get caught. They did. Let's see how it goes.
You guys back dressed yet?
Yes, sir.
You dressed, Joe?
Yes, sir.
I'm talking to her. You dressed?
Yeah.
All right, hop out with me. Ma'am, good, hop out with me.
I'm sorry?
Hop out with me. Appreciate you. Just stand right here for me. Stand with your feet together, hands out your side just like this. I'll look at your eyes really quick. Don't move your head, just follow with your eyes, all right? Okay. Robert, here's this back.
Sir.
Have you been drinking at all?
We both had a couple drinks here. Yes,
Let me see your eyes real quick.
Go ahead.
Guys, when people ask you a question, never elect more information than you have to. Why did he say both of them had been drinking? Jesus, snitching her out.
All right, you're free to leave. I wouldn't recommend you drive though, okay?
Sir.
Because if you get in your car, I'm going to arrest you for DUI. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir.
So good. If you want to get on your phone and go ahead and start calling somebody, go right ahead, all right?
I can do that.
Ma'am, right now I'm going to conduct a DUI investigation to determine if you're impaired to the point your normal faculties are being affected. Do you understand that? All right. The reason behind that, you're in active physical control of a motor vehicle, all right? All right, even though you weren't driving, you're sitting in the parking lot, you're in behind the driver's seat, your vehicle's on, it's running. You're going to drive after you had sex with this young gentleman, okay? You understand? Get where it's coming from? Okay. All right, in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to perform as a series of tasks. Those tasks are to determine if you're impaired or not impaired, okay? Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, before I do that, what I'm going to do is actually, let's walk over here. You have your shoes?
Yeah. My phone.
Go ahead and grab your shoes.
3, 4, 3, 5, 12, 13.
What's up for you?
Take her off the timer.
Is this because she had the keys in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's be real, after y'all did everything y'all needed to do, y'all were going to drive away.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, like I said, I'm going to ask you to perform a series of tasks. Those tasks to determine if you're impaired or not impaired, okay? Part of me doing that, I'm going to let you know what your rights are. It doesn't mean that you're under arrest. It does not mean that you will be under arrest. It just means that you're currently detained by law enforcement and you're not allowed to leave, okay? Do you understand that?
I understand.
Okay. And just to confirm, what was going on when I first arrived?
It was the first night that I met him, and I was just kind of, I liked him, and I was attracted to him, so I wanted to like be attracted to him.
Okay.
But
Is that why your pants were off and his pants were off?
yeah,
Okay. And after y'all finished that, what were you going to do?
absolutely nothing. I was gonna go home.
You're going to go home, and where's home?
On Alafaya.
Alafaya? Okay. Alrighty. Let's walk over this way for me. Do you have any tattoos that I need to know of?
I do.
Where?
I have a couple.
Where?
I have a little one here
Okay.
on my arm,
Okay.
on my hip,
Okay.
on this hip, and on my leg,
Okay. Where at on your leg?
on my ankle.
Okay. And just chill right there by my back tire. Does he have a ride coming?
He's trying to call some people.
Okay.
He lives off Chapman.
Okay.
I told him if anything, I'll take him over there.
Okay.
But he stayed calling the whole time. I left his info is on top of the computer.
Hurt.
Do you have any tattoos?
Just gonna take a quick picture of you, okay?
Why?
Just look at me real quick. There you go. And then your tattoos.
Why?
What's that?
Why?
Because that's what my sergeant requires.
Why?
What? Why?
Yeah.
I have no idea. You can ask him that. I have no idea.
Why does he want?
What's that?
Why is
Well, right now you're going to be placed under arrest for DUI. Go ahead, turn around for me. Place your hands behind your back. Actually, before I put this on here, let me take this off and put it in your. Here, hold on a second. I'm gonna take your watch off and put it in your. Actually, take your watch off for me and put it in your pocket. That way, I don't want it to get damaged. And I don't, with the handcuffs on, it could hurt your wrist a little bit. I want to try to prevent that, so just put it in your pocket. That way you have it on you. If you want to take that off too, you can too. And put it in your pocket.
Does she have the keys to the car?
It's sitting in the driver's seat, I think.
Okay.
Where's the keys at right now? In your purse. You need me to help you? You got it? There you go. You just turn around, push your hands behind.
Can I ask what I'm getting put on arrest for?
For DUI.
For what?
For DUI.
What did I do?
I just told you. Go turn around.
Can
Ma'am,
you tell
listen.
me again?
Yeah, you're under the influence of alcohol to the point your normal
But why
faculties are
did
being
you pull
affected.
me over?
First of all, if you don't turn around, you're gonna get charged.
But why
Listen.
did you pull me over? I'm just wondering.
Go ahead.
Because you're having sex
Why?
in a parking lot.
Why did
I just
you
told
pull
you
me
that.
over?
I just told you. Because you're having sex in a parking
Okay.
lot.
Why are you guys here?
I just told you. Turn around.
Why?
Turn around. I'm not going to play with you. This isn't how it goes. We're not doing roadside
just wondering
roads. And I
why.
told you multiple times already. You don't have sex in a parking lot, okay?
But why were you guys called?
Nobody called. I was doing my job and
But
patrolling
why
the
were you
neighborhood.
guys called?
Relax.
Nobody was called.
So why did you guys come?
Because it's my job to patrol.
But why did you guys come?
Stop.
But why did you guys come?
Hold on.
But if you're saying we didn't come.
Now you're going to be in charge of resisting arrest without knowledge. I think the other deputy is going to give you a ride, I think.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because you can't get in anywhere.
I mean, no one's. I mean, at this time, no one's.
Yeah, I understand that.
I did have a friend that left like 45 minutes ago,
Is
so.
your camera on?
Yeah,
The case.
yeah. So she's being placed under arrest for DUI and resisting an officer without violence. In case you were wondering.
Oh, without violence?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all because she had the keys in the car?
Well, yeah, I mean, she's in active physical control of the vehicle. And like I said before, let's be real. I mean, she's hammered drunk right now. If she
Well, the
drove...
reason why we hung out longer was two things. One, because we're going to pass some time by, and two, because, you know, we're with each other.
I get that.
Yeah.
But still, she's way too intoxicated.
And you know where she lives too, right?
She lives more towards me, but
She said I'm saying that's
it's
a
not.
long way.
It's a little longer ways. Yeah, than Oviedo.
And God forbid something happens. and
She's out
kills
here Woods or
somebody.
out of here?
She said out of there.
Hold
I
that.
thought she was out here Woods.
And that's why the law states inactive physical control of vehicle, because if she drove from here and crashed, you know, after I came in contact with you guys, like, come on now. Obviously, I would be losing my job. Yeah.
I understand. What would it take for her? So she's basically gonna be in jail overnight.
No. They don't do it overnight. She'll have a bond. It's going to be a $500 bond.
Okay.
So she'll have a bond.
You come pick her up in the next what?
That one I don't know about the time frame.
Depends on how busy the jail is.
Okay.
Depends on how busy the jail is, how her attitude is, things like that. If she treats jail staff like she was treating us, then she'll probably be there all night.
Yes, sir.
$14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay.
I normally would put it in her property or on her person, but I'm not
Does
gonna
she
do
have her
that.
phone or you have her phone?
I'm gonna have her phone.
Can you put my number in there?
How about you write it down on a piece of paper and I'll put it.
Here. Alright, what else do you need from me?
That's it.
I just really want to make sure she calls me if she needs to be bailed out tonight.
Well, I told her, so
Did you hear that?
she's acting.
He said to call you. Call him if you need to be bailed out.
Okay, well, I don't have his number.
I have his number for you. It's in your purse. I'll make sure you have it at the jail. Good? All right. She said okay.
What if I'm in jail and I don't have the money to get out?
Huh?
What if I'm in jail and I don't have the money to get out?
Well, then you'll have to sit there until you can be bonded out. The bond's gonna be only $50, though.
So, like, am I gonna be there, like, forever? Like, what am I being charged with?
You'll be in charge with DUI, and no, you will not be there forever.
Okay, so what the fuck does that mean?
What is your name?
So what am I being charged with?
DUI and resist an officer without violence. What is your name? Ma'am. What is your name? Can you hear me, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I need to identify you so I can get you booked in here so you can get out of here quicker. Is this your driver's license you gave me? Alright. I need to get your information, alright, so I can get you booked in so you can get out. Alright, sound good? Sound good? What's your phone number? You understand if you don't cooperate with these simple things, you're not going to be able to leave here, right? And you're going to be here all night. Is that what you want to happen?
No, I just don't have anything. Like, I don't have any information to call. I don't have anybody to call.
Oh, you have your phone. I have your phone with you. You're going to be able to make phone calls. This isn't the end of the world, okay? You made a mistake tonight. It's not that big of a deal.
What mistake? Why was I here?
DUI.
Okay, but why was I?
Because you had a little too much to drink.
But why were you guys there?
Because I was doing my job.
But why were you guys there?
Because that's our job.
What was the reason
I don't
that
have
you
to have a
guys
reason.
were at the hitching post?
I don't have to
Tell
have a
me.
reason. I don't have to have a
But
reason.
what would you do?
Okay.
So I was parked at the hitching post. I was at the hitching
Okay, are
post.
you gonna,
Why
are
were you guys at the hitching
Are you
post?
going to identify yourself for me?
Why were you guys at the hitching post? No. Why were you guys at the
Alright,
hitching
then
post?
I'm going to record you as Jane Doe, and you're going to sit here all
Okay,
day.
why were you guys at the hitching post? I mean, I don't understand why it's that hard to tell me why.
Because there's no
And then I can tell you why.
There is no reason.
Why the fuck isn't there a reason?
That's why I pulled in.
There has to be a reason why you guys are doing this. Why the fuck is there a reason why you're pulling me over?
Alright, thanks, buddy. Oh, ma'am. What's your name, ma'am? Ma'am, I gotta be able to identify you so you can bond out
Okay,
tonight.
what is the reason?
I work here at the jail. You've been arrested for DUI among other things, but I'm trying to get you processed so you can bond out. I need to know your name, ma'am.
I would like to know the reason why
Driving under the influence.
I was pulled over for tonight.
Ma'am, I didn't arrest you.
I know.
So,
I understand
So
that.
do you want to be able to go home tonight?
Yes.
So I
but
need
I
to
would
know
like
your
to
name.
know.
I need to know your name.
I would like to know
I
the
can't.
reason.
All right. You'll be a Jane Doe, no bond. If you don't, if we can't identify who you are, you can't bond out. Then step on out.
All right, well, there you have it. He got lucky. She did not. So I guess he's going to go down there and bail her out. You know, I don't really love that law where it's like you get a DUI just because the keys were in the ignition sort of thing. But DUIs are quite serious. And, you know, people have died in my family from DUIs. So, you know, be safe out there and definitely don't drive drunk. Uber, all the rest going on for us these days. There's just really no excuse to do it. Highly dangerous. Consequences far too high. I always appreciate y'all tuning in to Freeze POV. We're trying to get our watch time hours up, so if you could help us with watching that playlist or just letting it play in the background, we'd really appreciate it. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. We're going to see you on the next one.